Hi, my name's Brad Serl. I'm running for City Council. I was born and raised in Kamloops. I'm a third-generation Kamloopsian. I grew up in Westmount, moved to Logan Lake for a bit, came back here for college, and then moved abroad for 12 years to South Korea, and came back a couple of years ago and decided to get involved in the community. When I look at the issues that are prevalent in Kamloops, when we're looking at housing issues or environmental issues, and I look at the people that are trying to fix it, it became apparent to me that in order to really have an impact on the decisions that are being made, you had to get into being a position of being a decision maker, so I decided to run for City Council. You know, I was thinking about this question, right? What is the top priority of a political candidate? And I thought about the issues at play, but for me, it's more about the principles. So Kamloops and Kamloops' current City Council has a reputation for saying no to things as a default. For example, saying no to hanging a pride flag in front of City Hall in the recent Pride Parade. And I would like to try to sort of grow a culture of saying yes to these new ideas, to become this sort of progressive, revolutionary city that can really attract people who want to be part of something new. Okay, so attracting that youth demographic is important, and I think my previous answer where trying to develop this culture of you know, taking risks with ideas that seem really good. Maybe they're not completely bulletproof, they might fail, but unless we throw spaghetti at the wall, we're not going to find out what sticks. And if Kamloops develops a culture where we try to innovate, we do new stuff, we take risks, I think that will pull in young, vibrant people who want to contribute to that. You know, that's a really tough question. It all depends on when the person is in Kamloops. So if they're here in the summer, say around right now, I would encourage them to check out Ribfest to see the cool stuff that Kamloops does. If they're here in the fall, there's all sorts of things going on, like the farmers market or the Chefs in the City thing that happens at the college in November. Winter, I would suggest heading up to Sun Peaks and going skiing, seeing what it has to offer. In the summer, check out the Kamloops Wine Trail, look at the surrounding area, check out Music in the Park. I think our most urgent need is accessibility. We have really good infrastructure now, but it's not as good as it could be. So for example, if you have somebody with mobility issues and they're walking down the sidewalk, say just over here at TRU, and the sidewalk ends, they're sort of betwixt and between to try and get where they need to go. So recognizing that not everybody is as mobile as they might want to be, and making sure that our transportation network caters to people who might have a hard time accessing things in Kamloops would be a top priority. That's tough. The doctor shortage comes to mind. We are critically low on doctors now, and unless we do something to change that, we're going to be even shorter when they all start retiring, like my mother's doctor just did. That's a key issue. I think taking advantage of the green energy wave is something that Kamloops needs to start doing. TRU is putting in a solar sidewalk, if I'm remembering correctly. And so things like this, I think, can help address those challenges in the future. It's the same thing. Green energy is this huge driver for jobs, for innovation, for attracting young people to areas, to grow our community. And we've got this really great brain trust in the university that I think Kamloops needs to take advantage of. And if we can make high quality jobs in the energy sector, but in the new energy sector, not in the old energy sector, I think that will be a massive win for Kamloops. My most recent proudest achievement, my wife and I decided that we wanted to do a fundraiser for Away Home, which helps young mothers between the ages of 18 and 24 to get a safe, secure housing for themselves and their kids. And so we decided that we would put on a fundraiser called Iron Sommelier, which we did just a few weeks ago. It was a resounding success. We raised $5,000 for our charity of choice. Another $5,000 is going to be plugged directly into the community. So yeah, that's my most recent proud accomplishment.